Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between. I'm Jay Cook again, and I don't know where to start. I've been thinking about this. Anyway, I guess I want to address the 800-pound elephant in the room. Ever since I walked in here, this has been in my mind for a while. Why is there an anorexic elephant in the room? Should be 10,000 pounds. Who is responsible for this atrocity? Jesus Christ. I've been paying attention from the back of the room all night. You look like somebody who gets along with just about anybody, am I right?
I try.
You try. I'm looking around the room and I disagree. You know why? Because I hate you, you son of a bitch. You're suspicious.
Oh, what did I do?
I like you, you're fine. You did nothing wrong. I decided before I came over here tonight that for every laugh one of my jokes gets, I'm going to donate money to Shriners Hospital for Kids. So if you guys aren't laughing at these jokes, by the end of this thing, I'm going to have to go home and really dig deep and ask myself, why do you hate deformed children so much? What's wrong with you? First the elephants, now this? Where does it end? Sociopaths. Know your audience. You guys are crazy. You're going to love the rest of this set, that's for sure. Usually I start these things out with jokes disparaging Jesus Christ because it's fun for me and it ruffles feathers, but not tonight. I don't want to waste my time talking about that genocidal hippie. Instead, I want to tell you about what ruffles my feathers. What really sticks in my craw, chaps my ass. It's when I sneeze and no one says bless you. And I'm an atheist. It's rude. What else really pisses me off is misinformation. Bothers me, like when someone says, I give 110%. It's like, great, now we have to listen to Larry from accounting try to convince everybody that 100% is the maximum because Larry doesn't understand improper fractions. So if you're a dimwit like Larry, pay attention. If I have a bushel of oranges, and you ask me for 10, then you have established an expectation. Follow me so far? So when I give you 10 oranges, I've given 100%. Throw in an extra orange. Now I've given 110%. It's the same if I use apples. Ever since the pandemic, dating's been a lot harder these days. I blame Tinder. I got a buddy who says you can only see a girl twice before he loses interest and then it's all over. I said, I don't have that problem. I can only see a girl twice before it's over because I only own 2 shirts. I wish that was a joke. The job just doesn't pay all that well. But I enjoy it because of all the optimism and the positivity in the world today ever since Biden got elected. Things are looking up. Things are looking up for me because I get to remind folks that everything sucks. It's all downhill from here. Don't set your sights too high. Nothing gets better and everything only ever gets worse. I look forward to my job. I'm in insurance, life, health, but I specialize in car insurance and I take a look at the daily data on a daily basis. I see who gets most of the accidents. Ladies, it's no secret. But I'm really good at saving people money, so for all the moms out there tired of your daughters driving up your car insurance premiums, give me a call. I'll give you a son. Won't take long either. And he'll probably think it's his. I look like a lot of people. Some good news. I get mistaken for somebody else every day. A couple days ago, I was on my lunch break. I was walking around downtown. Heavy traffic, 4 lanes of traffic, construction equipment. It was nuts. And then from way across the street, some lady goes, hey, yo, you're a superficial misogynist. I'm like, what? What? Plus, it was really hard to hear, of course, because I don't listen to ugly bitches. What? But then I did recognize her. It was Diane from accounting. She sits right next to Larry. 2 peas in a pod, those two. Stupid. That's right. I was bullied a lot as a kid. It's probably why this behavior is what it is. 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade. It was always because of my clothes. Seasons behind, they never fit. And I was always shorter than all the other kids too. Every day after school I was punched, kicked, laughed at, spit on, humiliated. Till one day I got tired of it. I stood up to my bully. I went toe to toe and said, "Cut it out, Mom. You're the one who bought me these clothes." Little bitch. Get along great now, though. Half hour. How many minutes have I in so far? Out of curiosity.
Keep going.
Almost
Keep
there.
going.
It would be nice to have a kid of my own. 41 now. Afraid that ship has sailed. I have a new girlfriend, which is nice. Luckily for me, though, she got her insides taken out before that, which pretty much makes her perfect. She's here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my girlfriend, Heather. She doesn't like labels, so I can't use that term. Also, her name's Kelly. She has 4 kids with 3 different dads, and she's always explaining to her 2 youngest, because they're so confused, that they're all brothers and sisters because they have the same mom. I'm always having to re-explain to these children that they're all half brothers and sisters because their mother's a whore.
Oh my God.
I planned this especially for you because the last couple of weeks it's been is a special moment for me. I don't mean to embarrass you in public, but you're the one who makes my sandwiches in the morning, and I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Don't stop. She pays her therapist $100 a session to tell him all her problems. And then when she's done, she hangs up the phone, turns to me, and tells me all the same problems for free. Did I tell you she's becoming a grandmother in less than a month? Her daughter's, 24 now? So everything was going great for me. What am I doing? No girlfriend of mine's ever going to get a diamond ring. I don't believe in it. Somewhere along the line, I realized I can save a lot of money by not believing in things. She's like, "Jay, you want to go get some seafood?" I said, "I don't believe in it." "Want to go to the movies?" I said, "I don't believe in it." "Steak? Sure, I'll drive." It's over. As far back as I can remember, when I was younger, I didn't always have self-esteem, you know. Anytime somebody would say, "Nice to meet you," I would think that they were being sarcastic. Now that I'm older and I've had time to think about it, the feeling's mutual. I hate you too. You move? He's over there now.
Okay.
I really didn't know how I was going to get the confidence to get up here tonight and tell these jokes and talk to you guys, but then I remembered that chimpanzees are the most confident, and all the wild chimpanzees have tons of confidence, and they eat lots of bananas. So I went to the store, I ate lots of bananas, and now I've got tons of diarrhea. That much I'm sure of. I'm confident what's coming next is not a fart. So, for that reason, I have to get going. I'm going to leave you with that. Oh, was there some more? No, wait. How many minutes am I in?
You're only at 9 minutes.
9 minutes. Oh shit, you guys are in for some more. In store for some more. What do we got here? A new receptionist? They hired a new receptionist where I work. Real stupid. Just out of college, just got a degree, real excited, just has no experience. Keeps transferring me all these calls to my phone that are not meant for me. So I'm like, what can I do to make you smarter? So I went to the library, I checked out the big book of information, knowledge, and I gave it to her to read. She said, "Thank you." Said, "We'll give you some time to let this absorb." Came back 2 weeks later, she was still transferring me calls that weren't mine, had no idea how to do her job, no matter how many times she was trained. She said, "Is there anything any suggestions, any advice?" You know, something. I said, "Yeah, read the book." She said, "I'm not a very fast reader and I'm very impatient." So I came up with this idea to transfer the information from the book into her head faster. She was all about it. So I opened the book about halfway, lifted about head high, and then I hit her in the side of the head with the book. But as you can imagine, my theory did not work out. The information didn't get into her head. She just slumped forward on the table in front of her, which apparently is what happens when you hit an 82-year-old woman in the side of the head with a book. She had a real sense of humor, though. It's been like that for a week and a half. I'm beginning to suspect foul play. Oh, man. Jobs. Right now, insurance is what I specialize in, but it's not what I always did. Once upon a time, I was a lifeguard. I do, even till this day, I still have my CPR certification. My sister, too. I've never had to use my lifeguarding experience once, like in public, like someone had an emergency. My sister's had to use her experience like 5 times. But then last summer, I was walking down the street in Schenectady, and there was this kid. This is a totally true story. He was riding his bike no-handed, very talented. He was riding his bike no-handed, holding groceries in his left hand and FaceTiming his girlfriend on the right. And they were arguing about something, and I kind of heard it from behind me. I was like, what? He almost grazed my arm. He missed. He missed me, the mailbox, and the lamppost, and he managed to make it halfway through the crosswalk before some woman in a Volvo smacked him right into the center of the intersection. I'm like, what do you do? So my instincts kicked in immediately, and I ran right up to him, and I was like, dude, are you aware that you're a total fucking idiot? Sorry about that. So I performed PAL, pointed and laughed at the guy, said, ha ha, you moron. He's like, any advice? Can't you help me? I was like, yeah, don't make stupid decisions. I walked away. There's many more parts of this joke. I just remember they're all F-bombs. So, next. This is actually the first time, I think I've done stand-up now, probably. This has got to be the 15th time lifetime. And this is the first time I've ever done it sober. Ever. I quit drinking about 9 months ago. It was in the middle of May. Just got tired of it. And I don't recommend it. Everything sucks. It's horrible. Keep drinking. Drink heavily. As I mentioned, I have to deal with 4 kids now, and soon to be another one. It's ridiculous. But I've realized a lot of things about myself that I need to change. And I'm glad this is being recorded, because I don't think I'm going to be alive for very much longer the way I've lived my life. Fast cars, fast women. Not really.
Just me.
Just you. But for the most of my life, I have not been, basically I've been a terrible son. I've been a horrible brother, friend, neighbor, co-worker, uncle. I've been a shitty darts partner. I've been nothing but a waste of quarters and beers for the other team. And Steve, I'm sorry. Steve lives in Buffalo. I don't know why I looked up there. He's in perfect health. But I've not been very nice. I do need to improve that. I've been sexist, ageist at times. No good. Racist? Never. Although I have lied, cheated, I've stolen, and on top of it, I've been a liar, a cheater, and a thief. I've been conceited, condescending, and superficial, which is really hard not to be when you're this good looking. It hasn't been easy for me. Been nothing but a financial and emotional burden on everybody I've ever met in my life. I'm ashamed of myself, and I am embarrassed. Guys, it's not easy to stand here and admit these things, but I am here, asking for your forgiveness. And of course, to borrow $20 one last time. Anybody? I'm good for it, I swear. I get paid next week. I'll settle for 10. Forget I asked. Screw you. Find my own way home. I come from a long line of tough guys.
Oh, God.
What is that godforsaken sound? My grandfather was in the army because of the Nazis. My dad was in Vietnam because of Ho Chi Minh. And because of my problem-solving skills and teamwork, as I mentioned before, I'm in insurance. that was supposed to be placed way earlier in the set, but I'm at this point just trying to stretch it all out. So, what else do I have? Well, I guess I'm gonna come back another day. This has been a lot of fun. Great time. It's been nice meeting you.